dressing. Dressing makes a huge part of our daily life. And as I'm struggling with so many things, I'm also struggling to be 32. And I think this is a human problem. I'm grown and yet I still enjoy some chic things. For example, today I wore, don't know if you'll see, this is what I wore, right? And it takes courage at 32 to do this. So anyway, and a lot of stairs, and you have to be okay. And that's why I said I'm learning to get away from validation and do life strongly, as I have always done. Growing up, no, I did not get people validating me. I said I would wake up, put on everything. I learned. When I got to know playing with people was becoming hard, people that attack my physique all the time, I learned to read books. I read. Some of the books even gave me tips on how to survive image issues as young as 9. I read from books. So, I like expressing my fashion and style, and one of it is remaining chic and somehow refusing to age. And it's a thing, that's how I have just decided to live my life. So some decisions you have to be comfortable with them. You have to be okay expressing yourself, because again, people have a lot of opinions, but what is your stand? And I'm not saying disregard the guidance of our societal living, because we also definitely need to take care of other people. But what gives me a lot of strength, there's a mad person. Anyone who lives in Kamere, there's a mad person who keeps passing by. And whenever he gets close to my studio, he shouts. I keep saying I have struggled with dying. So he shouts saying, "Kwa! Kwa! Kwa!" And I keep saying I feel like the universe is always communicating to me. So I get vibes of people, a lot of animosity from people even I don't know, since I came from Saudi. It's strange. Like I keep saying also, my family relationship strains. There are people we are not, something went off. It died after Saudi. I am trying my best and somehow we cannot click like before. It's strange. So anyway, this bad person passes by shouting that, "Kwa, kwa, modo wa godi maela, kwa." So anyway, it is disturbing. And after he does this, sometimes he even removes all his pants down close to my studio when I'm watching, gets his pants down, and I see his nakedness. So I'm like, as I'm struggling as a woman to be presentable, to take care of the other people, God is sending, because he says there's nothing that happens that he has not allowed. He's allowing. Because I have also struggled with insanity. I'll even share receipts. I have gone to therapy. I've been taking medication for head. I know what it is like to struggle to be sane. So I'm like, when I see a mad person walking around shouting, however, I know they're not putting enough work. They are not putting enough effort to try to be okay. I struggled. In 2022, I struggled with my sanity. I went to therapy. I took medication. I didn't want to get to waste. When I remembered I could get mad and all the work I've put could go to waste, I remained sane. Ladies and gentlemen, I remained sane. I sat like this properly. I went to therapy and told them, hey, I'm seeing things. I'm being disturbed. I'm not insane. But the things I'm seeing cannot be explained. If I start speaking, they look like science fiction. So I have to calm down. Or otherwise, whenever I want to explain so much, people will come here for me and they'll start saying, I went mad and I don't want to. I still want Beth to be something. My biggest dream, and whatever made me fight so strongly for my life in Saudi, I do not want my life to end just like that. I do not want my eulogy to read, she went to Saudi and died, and she was killed. Or she died mysteriously, because there were times I almost felt like dying without nobody touching me. It's been strange and weird. So anyway, I'm just saying, let's be honest and real. Also in Saudi Arabia, they require you to cover up. Via buyer or cover up. And then their men come disturb you in the room. Some even going as far as removing their pants and showing you their penises. Hello, God. These are double standard when it comes to women and decency. So I'm unapologetic when I want to feel chic. I'm unapologetic when I want to feel definitely people can control themselves. Control yourself. I'm very demure though. I'm remaining demure. I'm still demure. There are levels I'll not go. I am at a level where I could let myself go. Shout everywhere like a mad person. Say things if I wanted to. But I'm still choosing to be demure. So, yeah. Remaining chic might be a lifetime thing. I may want to look cutesy for the rest of my life. And I think people will have to deal with it. I'm saying do you feel like there's a lot of double standards when it comes to dealing with women and discipline? Imagine that guy, that mad person comes all the way from where he's coming, well dressed, sometimes he even beds. He has even a place he lives by. He knows how to take care of himself. But when he comes near my place, he blows up. Imagine, he blows up and sometimes he even shows me his nakedness. Or shows us, because there are even kids around. And God is in heaven allowing for such things to happen. Imagine small kids seeing a big man's nakedness. I'm not okay. Dear God, I'm not okay with how you're running your place. Anyway, I was saying I'll remain demure and chic for a long time to come. I refuse to be old. It's a decision I've made. And I'm unapologetic about it because I have been decent. I have covered myself up and it changed nothing. Men came and brought me trouble even when I was covered up. And under house arrest, so it makes no sense. Now I want to live my life unapologetically chic.